Davey.
I call the member for Franklin.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. And yesterday, the Tasmanian finalists for Tasmanian Australian of the Year were announced. And I want to talk about some of the finalists who are nominated from the electorate of Franklin. The first is Professor Greta Peckel, who has been the nominee for the Australian of the Year, the Tasmanian nominee finalist, for her important work in marine ecology, assisting with the fight against climate change. Indeed, Greta is ranked on the Reuters hot list of climate scientists for her work and is ranked in the top 20 scientists on this list. She's passionate about participation in science for women and has received national and international awards for her science communication and for her research. Joanna Cook, who's the Tasmanian nominee for Australian of the Year for her advocacy work in eating disorder recovery. She's the founder of Tasmanian Recovery from Eating Disorder Foundation, which merged with the Butterfly Foundation back in 2017. She's spent a long time advocating for more services in Tasmania, recognising that in our state, the lack of support for people living with an eating disorder is particularly bad. And Jade Chipman, she's a Tasmanian nominee for the Local Hero of the Year, one of the finalists, for her role in supporting cancer sufferers and their families with her charity, Homely Retreats. Ms. Chipman was a young mother when she was diagnosed with cancer back in 2014. After experiencing 6 months of chemotherapy and more than 2 years in recovery, she was determined to help other families in her situation. She now has Homely Retreats, a respite service for Tasmanians affected by cancer. And of course, my electorate did very well in the Tasmanian Australian of the Year awards last year. We also, of course, have Grace Tame from our area, who went on to become Australian of the Year